What you're looking at here is LEGO Creator Set 31036 Toy and Grocery Shop. Now, if you watched my last video, which was an unboxing of this set, I was really debating whether to actually build something out of this. I wasn't overly thrilled with any of the 3 builds that came with this, but after I did the unboxing and I had all the pieces laid out there, I was like, I can't not make something out of this. So I decided to build the primary build, which is the Toy and Grocery Shop. And I'm happy I built it. It does have some drawbacks to it, but I thought I would take some time here and I'll share my opinion of the set with you. We'll start by taking a look at the minifigures. Comes with 2. You have the mother and the son. The mother has a business jacket on with a purple scarf, and then she has blue pants, nice flowing hair. And the son, which is probably my favorite of the 2, he's on a pretty awesome yellow scooter, which is a part of the build. But what I like about him the most is his torso. He's got a really awesome shirt on. I don't think I have seen that before. I don't have any minifigures that has that, so it's good to have it in my collection. And I guess we'll look at the scooter while we're at it too. This is a pretty neat scooter. I might do a tutorial on how to build this just for people that maybe want to build it. I do see some flaws with it, but it came with the set and I think it's a nice little addition. Now that we got the minifigures out of the way, I'll show you what you really came here for, and that was for the Toy and Grocery Shop. Again, a mixed bag. I'll show you the exterior of this first, and then we'll kind of go into the good and bad of it. The first thing you'll notice is this is a set that splits in half. So while this looks like just a regular street, you can fold this like this, so this becomes a corner. So right over here, this is the toy shop. This has some stairs that go up the back, which I have some real problems with that. Then you got a corner door right here, lots of windows all over it, and then you have a door there as well. And then on the side, there's a big window that kind of goes into the grocery store in the back. Really not much to do there other than, you know, a door at the top and a window opening up. There's a little bit of interior space in there, which this is probably my biggest problem with the set is some of the interior spaces. Before I get too negative on this set, let's look at all the good things I like about it. We'll just kind of do this in rapid succession. The first thing is the color. I love that green that they use. I don't have that in my collection. It might be a turnoff for some people, but I really like it. I also like the store they used for the toy shop. It was interesting the way that went together, and it wasn't something that I would have thought of. Above the door to the toy shop, they don't have a sign, but there is this little race car, which looks great. Another thing I really like is this vending machine. I don't know if this is a soda machine or a toy machine, but I think it looks really good, especially on the corner of the building. And while we're on that, here's another little gumball machine out front. I really love this. And speaking of toys, inside the toy shop in the window is a locomotive, and on the wall, I think, is a mini-scale version of Wall-E. I like this style of windows on the toy shop, and that also goes for the windows that are over here on the grocery store as well. I also really like these windows that form a skylight that's on top of the apartment above the grocery shop. Sadly, that's where my likes stop, and now I'll start with my dislikes. We'll start with this awning that's above the grocery shop. I really don't like the ketchup and mustard theme that's going on there, especially with that green. I think they could have maybe used some maroon. That would have looked so nice. Maybe a maroon and white would have looked good, and that goes the whole way around, so definitely not good. Also, this sign right here, there is no sign for the grocery shop. It's just a newspaper logo that's up on the wall. It does spin a little bit. I'm just not behind that. Next thing I don't like are these brown doors. There's actually 2 of them, one on each side of the place. I kind of wish they would have done these in navy blue, almost what's on top of the building right up here. I think these stairs that lead up to the back door are very awkward. I don't really know where they're going. They just kind of lead up, and then there's this huge step up that leads up to this door. It just doesn't work at all. This complaint's a little nitpicky, and I know it would increase the number of pieces in the set, but I kind of wish that they would have made the sidewalk in between these just flat tiles. I think that would have looked more realistic, but that's just a minor gripe. This is going to be a massive dislike, but I'm going to lump all of the interior spaces under my dislike category. Even though I like some of the things that were inside the toy shop, all of the spaces are too small to really be meaningful. Especially this one up here that's above the toy shop. Inside, you really can't see it too well, but there is just a lamp in there. And this side is just a bed with some letters on the floor. Now, I will say when you put these places together like this and you are actually to look inside, it does work as one place, but opened up, not at all. Down here inside the grocery shop, there's hardly any product inside there. I just am not a fan at all. It's just a cash register, some money, and then like 2 drinks on the wall. There's just really nothing in there. And while we're speaking of food, I don't like this display out front. There's a banana, I guess it's an apple, and maybe is that lettuce in the middle. I wish it was fuller or it wasn't there at all. I guess it does give a little bit of detail, and it's a little bit off-centered too, but I wish it wasn't there. So that's my likes and dislikes. If I didn't mention some things, it's just because I didn't feel strongly about them one way or another. Examples of that would be this railing that goes through here. I think that's just okay. Also, the architecture on the roof adds a little bit of detail, but it's just kind of hiding what is basically a flat roof behind it. overall, like I said, I think this set's worth building. I'm not overly impressed with it. A couple things I like, there's some things I don't like. I guess you'll have that with sets, but sometimes I walk away with these creator sets just really loving them. This one's not the case, and I do think this is probably the best build of the three, just looking at them. I don't know if I'm going to build the other ones, but I am planning to show some tutorials on some of the small things from this set, maybe a couple of the other ones, just so other people can learn to build. Let me know what your opinion of this set is. Do you think I trashed it too hard? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Let me know. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next video.